Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Conference USA football season. It's the battle for the trophy as we crown the champion of Conference USA right here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Middle Tennessee's offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does.
We won
He's
28
the
to
echo of
3.
the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong
That was
direction.
a freshman.
So back to their own 9-yard line, it's second and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
You gotta be kidding.
Right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State.
That was an awesome catch.
Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
BAT is good. They jump
That was probably the
7-0.
best catch I ever seen in this game.
Gets set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistol. Dump off's caught by the running back.
Ooh,
But the
that
play
is not
loses
good.
yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
We can't lose that.
On the ground, it's Rice. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Snags a quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, second down coming up. They They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Junior
Good
steps
sack.
up and makes an impact play.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Blue Raiders will line up to punt it away. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. On the sack,
And that's down.
made there by the freshman.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tries the right with a quick throw.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That's caught. It's Rice.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Oh, no.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Rice. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he dumps off to the tight end. Runs through the defender. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal as he's
going for a big play downfield. And it's
that should have been big.
Third down, but now it brings up fourth.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And they'll kick it away here. On the return, it's Romero. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter.
All we gotta do is win, and we'll be in the playoffs. I hope.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3?
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Oh, that's a good tackle.
No
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get
They getting the play.
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it, lofting it toward the left sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Football is coughed up by the return inside their own 20.
Oh.
Recovers the fumble.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach.
Good defense, I guess.
It's second down.
I think he overthrew that.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Ram down the middle. It's Rice. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. The Blue Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here's the second down play.
I mean, they're going to the bowl game.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to test the secondary. Pass caught. And the Blue Raiders look to keep this drive moving. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure. They weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, for this defense,
that should be a flag.
More plays like that, it's going to be a great day for you.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to his target. It's caught downfield. Extra point try coming down. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Coverage team brings down the returner. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete with just 7
good
seconds
defense.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Blue Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
That's a low kick.
Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception through in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. How aggressive do you
They
get
can
on
be
1st and 10?
play.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run.
We're facing the wrong team, though. We should be facing Liberty because they got a better record.
Make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the
I
air
just think
if
this
they're going to
weird.
come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short with a plus 27. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the pass is
Wide open, but overthrow.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the defense stops him there on the scramble close to the goal line, but not in. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him right at the 24. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Hit the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Here comes play number 6 on this drive.
I'm so ready for Tuesday.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the Blue Raiders fail to get a stop on third down again.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good.
Wait, hold.
Snap, a hold, the kick.
110.
Perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab behind the line. It's Rice. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. The Blue Raiders come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
It's over. Hey, at least they tried.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it costs them.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection.
He was wide open. He dropped it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Blue Raiders getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
400 yards. He's very cool.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season.